You might think the essays are the most important part of your MBA application, but the essays are not where the AdCom starts when they open your file. Yes, essays matter a lot. They're the place where you can really differentiate yourself. But there is a reason. The very first thing the AdCom reader will review is your resume. Before the essays, before your recommendations, sometimes even before they look at your test scores. And in the first 30 to 60 seconds of that review, they're forming an impression. That one page is shaping the entire perception of you. So, what are the outcomes actually scanning for in your MBA admissions resume? Let's break it down. First, career progression. They want to see forward movement. Ideally, you've had some promotions, but progression is not limited to just that. And AdComs know that not all industries, companies, and even countries have the generous promotion patterns that some large US companies do. Still, even without formal promotions, you need to demonstrate increased scope and expanded ownership. It doesn't have to be linear, but it should show growth. How has your role evolved over time? How have your responsibilities deepened? The outcomes are looking to see, is this someone who's advancing or stagnating? Next, leadership and initiative. And here, let me start with a clear no, a fancy title isn't required. What matters more is where you stepped up, took ownership, and influenced outcomes. Did you spearhead a cross functional effort, drive a decision, launch a new initiative? The MBA Admissions Committee is looking for signals that you're not just doing your job, you're creating change. Next, impact, measurable or meaningful. This is a big one. What changed because of you? Did you save time, reduce costs, launch something new, improve a process? And even if you can't always quantify it, did you leave things better than you found them? Outcomes are looking for value creation, not just activity. And that value creation doesn't always come with dollar signs or percentage increase attached to it. A spike. A spike means you have a standout strength in at least one area. Maybe it's your analytical horsepower. Maybe it's team leadership. Maybe it's your entrepreneurial drive or deep community involvement. But something needs to pop. The best candidates aren't just well rounded, they stand out. Next, momentum. This one's subtle but oh so powerful. Is the MBA a natural next step for you? Are you already operating at a high level and ready to accelerate? Because AdComs aren't looking to rescue stuck careers. They're looking to amplify people who are already on the rise. And your resume should say, I'm already moving forward and I'm ready for more. Finally, MBA readiness and class contribution. Let's get one thing straight. Outcomes are not evaluating you in a vacuum. They're asking, will this person thrive in the classroom? Will they elevate discussions? Will they contribute to their peers? A strong resume gives them a clear yes and makes it easy for them to picture you in their program. So, if your resume starts answering these questions clearly and convincingly, you're already making the job of the MBA outcome easier and your application stronger. But here's the truth, your resume doesn't just summarize your background, it frames how the admissions committee will interpret everything else. So, if you're serious about building a resume that actually gets attention, hit subscribe. This is just part one of a whole series focused on building an MBA admissions resume that actually moves the needle.